Hello everyone, Prescott here, and welcome to another Fan Friday. We'll keep it short today. We don't need to draw your ears out. Anyway, today's Fan Friday is Pokemon Pinball, Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, it's so weird that okay, maybe I should talk about that while I'm doing the actual pinballing, but I've never played this game. But anyway, this game was suggested by Gaming Player 123. If you want more details about how you suggest games for this Friday only series, check below. But anyway, I'm just gonna pick a Sapphire. Interesting. Anyway, I will say that I've never played this game, though I have played the Game Boy Color game, the first Pokemon Pinball. Whoop, that's on me. Hold on. Anyway. I'm trying to figure out what the buttons are. Is it still... Okay, I thought it'd be a... Okay, those are just tilts, so... Sorry, I'm thinking it's like a... I figured because it's on the Game Boy Advance, they would use the bumpers for controls. But yeah, I've actually played a lot, and I mean, like, a lot of, I say a lot, but that's probably not the case. I played a good chunk of the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Color Pokemon Pinball, because, you know, I was still, quote-unquote, a wee bab at the time. I was still a wee bab at the time, and, you know, parents like, oh, this is Pokemon, get him Pokemon. Now, I know there are tactics and tic-tacs to, I know there are tips and tricks of how to play pinball in general. I don't know them very well, or at all. So I'm going to flounder, but yeah. Sorry, I've got like 3 ideas in my head, and I'm doing them all at the same... And I'm like, well... There goes the first ball. I've got 3 thoughts in my head, and I'm not getting them all out at all. So, yeah, I played the Game Boy Color version of this game. Not sure if you want to call it incessantly, but I played them. And... Silcoon? Really? I actually... I said Silcoon just by default. Not thinking, oh yeah, there's a Cascoon. But yeah, I kind of know what I'm doing in this game just because, you know... I know what I'm doing in this game in a sense because I've played the Game Boy Color version of the game of the same name. There we go. Catch the Pokemon. But I don't know the intricacies of this game. And I guess I'm surprised they even know the Pokemon in this at all because I feel like I'm not exactly an outlier, but I feel like I am very much a... I do very much feel like I am, you know, part of a minority in a sense because... Ooh, hatching. Oh, I can hatch now? Yeah, I can hatch. How does hatching work, by the way? Snorunt. Great. There's this weird stipulation I have. I like how I call it stipulation, but there's this weird thing I have with, like, the Generation 3 in general. Is that I just tend to not like Generation 3. Like, anything Generation 3? As I have a lovely voice crack to emphasize this point. Like, you can clown me all you want for not liking it, and instead being the guy who's just like, haha, Sinnoh, great. But yeah, I don't know. Every time, like, other than, I will say, like, I'm digging into my old catalog of stuff. By the way, hit the Snorunt, and I lost it. Because I'm bad at pinball. But, Generation 3 I just don't vibe with Generation 3, really. Personally don't vibe with Generation 3. Like, every single time I try and play Generation 3, other than the Ruby playthrough I did, gosh, what is that? 12 years ago now? Yeah, other than the Ruby, other than the Ruby Dark Monotype run I did way back when, I just cannot, I cannot bring myself to play Gen 3, like, at all. Like, I bought a copy of Emerald a while ago, and I'm currently stuck fighting Tate and Liza, because I just have no drive to, like, actually fight them. Every time I've run a, every time I've tried to play, every time I have attempted to play, Ruby Sapphire on my own time, I get to Watson, and I stop. Even Omega Ruby. I bought Omega Ruby. It's like, okay, everybody's playing this new hotness for Pokemon, yada yada, da 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 da. And it's like, even then, I'm just like, nah, I can't play this. I get to Watson, I stop. So it's not for lack of trying, I will say, that I haven't tried playing the 3rd generation. Just every single time I play it, I get to Watson and I stop. Well, I have a saver. Thank you, Latias. Latias saving my bacon, like the Spoinked bacon. Anyway, butts. Oh, Roselia. Why did I say so fancy? Oh, I don't know. I know what that hole means, but I got hole. Dirty. I like how I'm saying dirty and I'm the one that made the joke. But anyway, now focusing more or less on Pokemon Pinball. It's kind of a shame. I guess more for a younger audience out there. I guess this is what is more meant to drive the attention towards. But like, it's a little upsetting that, like, you folks of the younger generation, you know, basically those of you that have played what is it? That really have only played like the 3DS games and forward, like, have never really had the opportunity to play Pokemon Pinball. Especially with how, like, this game is oddly robust. Like, you probably don't believe me, but like, this silly little pinball game is oddly robust. Give me the Pika. Oh, good, a bonus multiplier. +3? I know the best way to get a multiplier is to upgrade your ball to, like, Quick Ball, and the way to do that is to get to that area above the Shroomish. Awesome. But yeah, Pokemon Pinball. But Pokemon Pinball is, like, actually, like, an oddly robust game. It actually has a lot to it. I believe, because I know I'm not going to get there, because again, I'm bad at pinball, but if I recall properly with how these games work, seeing others play, which if you ever want to see a proper, I will actually shill out a good friend of mine for this. If you want to see this game played well and proper, I will actually say, if he still has it up, Lucky 7DX, good friend of mine. I know he hasn't really done much. I know he more or less streams now. He doesn't do content creation anymore, but like, I will still say, like, I'm going places apparently. And I ruined my slot. I think I'm going to the same place actually. But yeah, he's done a full-on playthrough of this game specifically, and has shown both the Ruby and Sapphire pinball tables, and like, via watching that, I know that you can catch the big legendary creatures. Oh, I get to start catching. Goldeen, fantastic. You can catch Kyogre. I think because I'm playing the Sapphire table, you can catch Kyogre. You can catch. Oh, I've done diddled it. I know you can catch Kyogre. I think how it works is, just for the Sapphire table, but the opposite version, Legendary, would work for this. It's like you catch 3 Pokemon. You do a mini game where I think it's Celio mini game, which might pop up here. Then you catch 3 more Pokemon. Then you get the chance to capture Kyogre or Groudon if you're playing on the Ruby table. Oh no, I guess it's it's Duskull. But yeah, then you catch Kyogre or Groudon. And then you do this minigame again. Yeah, and then you do this minigame yet again. And then you get a chance to capture Rayquaza, or Rayquaza, however you say it. Both are technically correct. Has been proven to be fact? Is it fact? I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of content creators who have drawn attention to this, but like in the anime, you know, in the anime, it is official. Like the official dub does say both Rayquaza and Rayquaza. So whatever you're thinking, you're right on the pronunciation of that. So you can have fun in the comments and in the comment section if you want to argue it. Go for it. I'm not gonna be down there. I know at some point, Dusclops pops out. Yeah, there's Dusclops. Where's Dusknoir? It's better. Actually, no. Isn't Dusclops like better in the meta for like a tanky ghost types just because it can use abuse Eviolite now? And then he captures my ball. But yeah, I have seen this played a handful of times, so I kinda know what I'm getting myself into. Oh, I get to try again. I'm trying to go around the side because, like, Dusclops actually grabs the ball. Will actually grab the ball if you try to hit it from the front. So I do know that much. But this is all in the timer, and like actually finishing this minigame, I don't think finishing this minigame actually impacts your ability to. Dang it! I don't think finishing this minigame impacts your ability to capture Kyogre capture Kyogre or Rayquaza. I'm going to say both and make somebody angry. I know. Oh, did I win? I did it good. I did it good! But yeah, so that's just how the game rolls. I don't know, it's both of the Pokemon Pinball games that were released on the handhelds, because that's the only place they really were released. Like both these games are like really fun and engaging games. Just you gotta have a bit of a what do I want to say? You gotta have a bit of a drive to want to play pinball, really. And sometimes I'm not so much a pinball player. Like I enjoy pinball when I can, but I'm not good at pinball. What do I go that way? That is too low. Well, oh. I was about to say, pick a direction. I don't even know where I'm going, but I'm going there now. I do know at some point you get some really interesting places, like... What do I want, like... You know, like Mount Pyre, I think is that the ghost place? I don't know. Again, Gen 3 is not my strong suit, like at all. Thanks, Latius. Mount Pyre is not my strong suit in the slightest. In the most iota of a sense, I do not like Gen 3. I will keep saying this to drive the point home. But, hey. Okay. You know, I just now realized I'm lighting up the things that say Get and Evo. Let's look at evolution. Let's see if I can get Evo, even though Evo is a little bit harder to do. Hey, I got up there. Don't you lie to me, I got in there. Evolution is a little harder to achieve. So, yeah, that's just the thing. Evolution is harder to do. At least for me, like, I don't know what it is with pinball. Like, I understand, like, I went to a panel that basically had, like, the tech of pinball. So, like, I kind of... Oh, thank you. I kind of know what's happening when it comes to pinball, more or less. Like, I know the tech. Like, I know if I did a little shove there like I did, I can, like, nudge the ball a certain direction. Oh, big. Big. Just... I'm not going to remember to, am I? I want to put in, the, what you call it? I want to put in the metal slug. Oh, big sound effect. Oh, or I can just lose. I'm good at pinball. No, I'm not. So yeah, there is tech to pinball, like tilting it, and there's like really finite ways to tilt it, like digital pinball. You basically get X amount of tilts per minute before the game's like, knock up controls, start. But yeah, that's just the game. Which is unfortunate that we already... Hey, Lamau, I got a high score. I got third. A lot of times it's faster when you go backwards for my name. Both my actual name and my screen name, so it's better to go backwards. I am not scut. Oh. I could transfer something if I did, apparently. But yeah, so that's Pokemon Pinball, Ruby and Sapphire. I think it's all I'm going to do, just like a quick playthrough. Like, I could play the Ruby table, but it's going to be a lot more of the same, except instead of the Dusclops and Duskull game, it's going to be Spheal and Celio. And it's going to end in about the same manner of, well, I gave the good old college try. Unfortunately, the good old college try doesn't mean a dang thing. So, hey, if you want more details on Fan Friday, look below. That's how you can find out. Suggest a game. My backloggery is there if you want to suggest a game from my backloggery. I try and keep that up to date as possible. But thank you all so much for watching this week's Fan Friday. Or this iteration of Fan Friday. I don't know, I stopped doing them weekly because of reasons. And I'll see you whenever in the next user submitted or requested game. Thanks for watching, everybody. You have a great rest of your day.